You like getting your paycheck?
Yes, I do.
Tell me what it was like getting your first paycheck.
Well, it was so awesome, and I worked so hard on that. And I said, just keep on going, don't stop, don't stop.
OWL is the acronym for Opportunities for Work-Based Learning. It is a collaboration effort between Arkansas Rehabilitation Services and our local school districts across the state.
The students have really been impacted in such a great way. We saw students who had no job experience last year at this time who are now working. They graduated in May and they are employed in the community.
My name is Katie Neal, and I stock and face shelves at cashiers.
Back when we were in high school, you know, you almost didn't have programs like this that would kind of show you what the real world would look like. Opportunities out there, what it takes to be successful in life, and that's what our clients are getting early. Is going to make them more successful later in life.
One of the reasons we started this is because historically, enrollment in post-secondary education and employment for students with disabilities does not equal or match their non-disabled peers. So it was just really important for us to get them that exposure before they even exit the secondary setting.
They have been able to see that they are really good at things. It focuses much more on what their strengths are and what their abilities are, as opposed to what they can't do or what they need to learn to do.
We have a much stronger collaboration with Arkansas Rehabilitation Services now, and it has helped us collaborate not just on work experience programs, but in other areas of both our work. And we are continually finding new ways that we can help each other out to better serve our students with disabilities and make sure that they are reaching those positive post-school outcomes.
Well, I think it's given her the opportunity to be able to learn how to do the job. So she was able to do just a few hours a day a couple of years back, and then a few more hours the next time, and so now we're more hours, and so she's realizing that this is a full-time job, and I think she just gets more on-the-job training for it, so they have more patience with her and trying to take the time to learn it.
I think anytime you can provide students with the additional resources and additional opportunities, that it's going to give them a direction for when they graduate for high school. When it comes to employment, the families are naturally going to be more engaged and involved.
Parents just love this. They love that we have taken the step to get their children not only prepared for academically in school, but we were preparing them for life.
We all want our kids to leave high school with the skills that are necessary for them to be successful beyond high school.
I was a bit hasty because it's kind of hard for me to let your baby go and realize that he's 18, he's getting ready for the world. And to have a son with a disability is even more scarier because you're used to watching him and making sure that nobody take advantage of him or something like that. So to send him out, I was like, oh, I don't know if I should do this.
My favorite part of my job is helping people, pushing carts, and helping people with the rushes.
This program has helped build his self-confidence to say that he can.
The parents are excited that their children are not only making money, but they're out and making a difference in the community.
Well, it's given them that experience, and so many students when they graduate, they don't exactly know the direction they're going in.
It's giving them the motivation, and it's giving them the opportunity to try different things, not just, well, this is your one job, this is where you're going to be.
What we wanted to do is teach them from beginning to end, like soft job skills. So they're making money while they're doing all of this, but they also are providing a need in our community. This program has allowed them to see that they can function just like everybody else.
When I go out to find jobs for our kids, I honestly do not sell the kids as being disabled. I say we've got some great kids that may not want to go to college, not sure what they want to do yet. Do you need good workers? and the community they love it. I mean, what a deal.
I was a little skeptical when we started about whether or not we would be able to find jobs in the community, just because there aren't a lot of jobs in the community. And our employers have just embraced us.
We are big supporters of our community and education, and so to me it connects us with the folks that are coming to our stores anyway. Gives us a chance to give back by letting them join our store and the team.
They're fantastic. I get them on a task and that task is done, and they always show up for work. I rarely call in.
It's provided an avenue for businesses to gain access to individuals with disabilities. And it has allowed those individuals to show what they can do and provide businesses with individuals who are dedicated.
It's invaluable to have that in your community. First of all, people see that. And as an employer, the number one thing that I always look for is someone who wants to be there. Every experience that I've had with someone with a disability wants to be there. Gives them a sense of self-worth, which I think is critical.
On the flip side of that, encourages the businesses to want to come in and do more with the schools, do more with Arkansas Rehab Services and Transition Services, and also recreate their paradigms of what maybe apprenticeship should look like.
We're a customer service company, and we try to teach the student how to thank the customer and have them come back and shop with us again. And a lot of customers don't see that anymore at other retail businesses.
I think what it's done is it's created more awareness of what our students can do that have intellectual disabilities and need of rehab services as well. It's given them the exposure to see that we've got students, while sometimes challenging, can go out and can be productive members of the workforce.
And so we might be a small rural town and a very small school, but it's been a collaboration that is unlike any that we've had before.
Never discount even the rural areas of the states, because our job coaches and teachers have found employment for our students in the smallest of communities. The community has embraced the program. The school boards have embraced the program. It's pretty neat to see the village develop.
It's made me realize there's more to kids than you can actually see, in the way of some people need more help than the others. Because most time people overlook them and say that there's no use, but really they have a lot of potential.
Now they know they can do whatever they want to do. If they can dream it, see it, they can do it. And the achievement has just been through the roof with them. They love what they're doing. They love where it's taking them. And it's just been amazing.
You don't have like a thing of whiskey that you spike the drinks with, do you?
No whiskey and no alcoholic drugs. The question is to stay drug-free.
Okay.
Well, as a person who works and lives here in Forest City, when I go into a business and I see one of these students there and they're actually working, and I can't believe it, because I was so standoffish from it, that it's great for our society here. It's great for our businesses, and it's great for these students because they realize I can.
I don't think the public actually sees that there's any disabilities. It's all, I guess, kind of behind the scenes with the individual and the employer from that standpoint, or with the school. So I think it's kind of takes the edge off a little bit of that person not having that stigma applied to them right off the bat.
We see that we've taken the responsibility to make sure that they're successfully employed, that they're successful in the community, and we've sort of bridged school to community with our students.
I mean, we all have disabilities. We're not all perfect within ourselves, and so we have to take on the abilities that we have and promote those abilities and strengthen those abilities, because ultimately, all of our kids, we want, as a district and as a school board, we want all of our students to be prepared and be ready to go out and be able to do anything that they want to do.
It really wouldn't be possible without the village, because our success depends on their success. and their success depends on our success. So together, we're all coalescing, and I think that's so important, because when you coalesce around individuals with disabilities, they're going to excel because you're meeting their needs and you're supporting them. We couldn't be successful if we didn't have them. I can't put words to how special it's been to work with all the partners.